Let's talk about choosing vehicles for your home service company. And people are constantly asking, who are you using for vehicles? And the question is often, are you using enterprise for leasing or are you buying them? And I really think that this is the wrong question. The right question is, what type of vehicles should I be acquiring? We've got a few options on vehicles for your home service company. You've got the van. It's what you imagine it is, but let's say it's $50,000 for that vehicle. The middle one is a pickup truck. It can be 30 grand, 40 grand, maybe that's a Ford Ranger or a Toyota Tacoma, and you put a cap on it and you can work out of the back. And the cheapest option is an SUV, like a Chevy Trailblazer or something like that. What most people don't think about is you don't need a van for every position in your company. And this nugget over time will save you literally millions of dollars. The most important thing you can do when you're working through vehicles for your home service company is pairing the vehicle to the position. What do your service techs drive? Do they need a van or can they work out of a pickup truck? And when you start rolling this out, you actually find you need many less of those $60,000 vans than you probably thought you did. I have a friend and they're getting ready to revamp their whole fleet, and it was about 15 vehicles that they were going to acquire over the next 24 months. 15 vehicles times $50,000, $60,000 is a ton of money. But what they found when they started looking a little bit deeper is about half of those vehicles can be pickup trucks, and they only cost $25,000 to $35,000. So it's half of the cost of a van. So that's probably the most important lesson I can give on fleet, is really understand the needs by team member or by position in your business for what they need to be driving, because that is the $1 million gain here. If you're acquiring a business with a very old fleet, the question comes up a lot, am I going to replace them? How fast do I replace them? Or what is the burden of repair? So when you have down vehicles, the cost of a down vehicle is a lot more than just the repair. Back in 2018, we bought a business that had 9 vehicles and they were all very, very old. We would have a vehicle down that day and we would send it to the shop, and then the technician who was driving around in that vehicle had to go to another vehicle. So he would spend the first hour of his morning moving all of his tools and stuff from one truck to the next. What ended up happening was we ended up doing that almost every single day. It is way more than just the cost of the repair or the maintenance, which is the budget line item that you see. You also probably lost $50,000 of revenue. Our general rule of thumb is we will only want to have a vehicle up until 5, maybe 6 years if it's in good shape, because there's a very real cost aside from just the repair of repairing these vehicles. So it is much better to just continue to buy new vehicles, because we sell time and we lose time when we're repairing these vehicles.